Welcome to iGlobal Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. Overnight, the Australian dollar takes a daring challenge to the upside and clears the resistance at 75.65 and now exposes the region of 76 cents. From my view is the fact I've been calling this advance for some time now, and now that we are slowly closing in on the 76 figure 25 area, I believe this is an opportunity to start looking to sell the market. With the 60-day moving average coming around at this point at 76.65, I do believe that the bears are preparing for an ambush from the 76 region. Therefore, could see a turnaround to the immediate support at 75.45 and then lower to eventually take on the challenge with this broad support seen at 73.75.85. But as I say, I am looking to sell into rallies. Overnight, the dollar index posted yet another new high of 93.95, now recording it as a 6-month last seen at this region. This in turn pushed the euro down towards a fresh low of 117.14 overnight, with most of the bulk of the weakness mainly holding towards the US dollar. The fact is, across the board, every market is nearly is mostly overbought due to the fact is that dollar yen's overbought and also dollar Swiss is overbought. So that on the flip side makes the markets look a little bit oversold as well. So therefore what I'm saying is that we could see a correction in the US dollar due to its overboughtness. Therefore I expect to see the euro nearly overnight achieving its target of 116.60, looking for a rebound. This could look up towards 118.10 to 118.65.75 before fresh selling emerges. Support on the day is minor at 117.25. Well, dollar yen reached its target of 111.25 overnight, and now with profit taking emerging, could look back towards the support or the uptrend, more to the fact, at 110.10.15, with the immediate support seen at present at 110.55. I do expect to see dollar yen to go higher, but I do first want to see these indicators pull out of the extreme overbought condition, and therefore I do expect to see this decline eventually emerge. The pound overnight briefly looked underneath the 134 handle, with the support seen now firmly at 133.20.30 and also at 133.80, which with initial buying likely to start taking place. The market is now looking elsewhere for direction in terms of, is the market further to a bearish case, or are we expecting to see a short-term rebound? In the local newspapers in the UK, stated that the Brexit talks are starting to come back into play into today, and suggest that they are preparing to remain in the customs union to avoid having a hard land border with Ireland. We also have CPI out, which is expected to remain unchanged at 2.5% on year over year, which is just above the bank's 2%. Later, also this week, we have Mark Carney speaking as well. I feel the market is, as I mentioned before, about being overbought and oversold, is with the US dollar being overbought, the pound is extremely oversold. Therefore, I do expect to see a turnaround, with the immediate resistance seen at 134.70 and up towards 135.25. Gold took a stab to the downside, and as you can see, 2 dojis and another stab to low of 81. Looks to me that the market is just testing the water and not prepared to take any further challenges to the downside, and therefore could see the base coming in now at 78 and looking for a recovery back to 95. Now, break above 96 would give further scope towards 03.05 and reassess from there, because I believe that's the trigger level if we see a break above 06 to the 1,330 level. But we've got a lot of work to do on the upside to get that call. At present, we need to see some stability coming back into the market. Therefore, we need to see a rebound stronger than what we've seen and look up towards, as I say, the 1,300 mark. Silver's still looking okay in terms of the bullishness, but a little bit concern to the fact is that the market may actually still retreat from 55 and look down towards 25 as an intraday range. Little direction other than that. But from a technical point, it does state that we could see a little bit more upside coverage if we see a break of 85 on towards 8 from 55 on towards 85. Rounding up with oil, well, the market is broken above 72 and sustaining, and therefore suggests that we could see further upside tests. But at the moment, I'm still waiting for confirmation from the break. So I'd rather sit out for this one and wait till the confirmation comes through. Otherwise, we will see a sell-off. The only reason why I want confirmation is this bearish divergence here on the RSI. That suggests that these two peaks are not confirmed, and I do need to see a further gathering of balls to suggest that the market can continue on. Well, that wraps up for today. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday report. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the day that's ahead.